Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Infinity Saga, Iron Man, Obadiah Stane, and Iron Monger. Yes, this is a 2-pack. And yeah, it's been out a while, but you know what? This is the first time I found it at a price that I was more than willing to pay. So as always, we're going to look at the packaging, we're going to bust it open, look at the accessories, look at the figures, gear them up, and get them on the shelf. So we're just going to move in a little bit more so I don't have to hold the actual tripod. So at the top of the box, we have Iron Man, Obadiah Stane, Iron Monger. This side over here, we've got the Infinity Saga logo, which is mirrored on the opposite end. Along the bottom, we have a stupid notice and some stupid script. A buttload of stupid script, as a matter of fact. Swinging around to the back, we have even more stupid script. Marvel, Hasbro. In the center of the back, we have the Iron Man movie poster. On the one side, we have the slight blurb about Obadiah Stane. And on the other side, a little bit about Iron Monger. Now, what do you say we take a moment and bust this thing open? And yes, on the front of the package, you did see that it said open. So this has already been opened once. The last item that had been bought pre-opened at that place was the Obi-Wan, who, well, is now on your screen. So, I believe that was the arc reactor. Yep, arc reactor. Okay, we're all done with the box. And where did that end up? So, since we're going to start with accessories, start with the arc reactor. So, the sculpt on this, okay, it's a little small, and I'm having a hard time getting it focused in. So there you have that. Got some nice light blue coloration around the outside. It does have the actual core down in there with the wire. It's a nice looking little piece. We started with him, we might as well finish with him. Or continue with him, I should say. Okay, we have additional superscript in an open package. I'm amazed. Along the back, we got a buttload of the Marvel logos and emblems and everything else. Okay, so we also have a briefcase. Got that nice sort of Condora leathery texture to the outside of it. It is on a hinge. It is empty. Handle is fairly well sculpted. And it does seal shut. And it will reopen. Problem with this thing, though, is it is not wide enough to actually place the arc reactor in. Hasbro. So we got a couple of effect pieces. We've got a big smoke effect here. It is both pegged and hold. Done in a somewhat translucent whitish gray. we have the blast effect, which we're receiving slightly pre-bent, done in a translucent orange with a peg on the back. We have the ammo, the Make It Rain. That's right. Making it rain. So Iron Monger comes with a set of alternate hands, both of which are open palm. It's got that pitted look of worked metal. Nice reflective, well, not even reflective, I guess, but it is a nice gray. Sculpting on this thing is beautiful. Now, there's no paint on this piece, and I'm willing to bet the other one is the same way. So, we finished with the accessories. Why don't we nab our first figure out of here? Ooh, you felt gummy. Do you know how we feel about gummy here? That's right. You know what? Let's just do this. You're making it difficult for me to hold this thing. So I'm going to take you out first. And then we'll go from there. Interesting. Another accessory found. I guess this one is supposed to be attached to him. Okay, Obadiah. You're making my life difficult. So, we are done with the plastic. We're going to move Obadiah back here. Oh, Obadiah, why you got to be difficult? We're going to move the Monger up there. And then we're going to adjust the camera. No, too far. There we go. So let's start with Obi. Sorry, I'm just trying to correct an issue I've already noticed. And it is pantsuit or suit pant foot syndrome. Trying to get the feet detented to a point where they will actually stand up. Starting with Obi. This is an astounding facial sculpt. This is Obadiah Stane, period. Beautiful shiny bald head. Wrinkling along the face. The eyes are painted in there well, as is the eyebrows. Beard. Significant coverage. Very nice. He's wearing the suited body. The Nick Fury suited body. Ammo clips on that side. Holster on this side. So, yep. Open collar shirt with a tie that glues into place there. As you can see, the paint for the shirt collar is a little messy along the neckline. Black suit top. This is a new hand. They've added the ring, the pinky ring. But everything else is just reused from Nick Fury. going to go ahead and gear him up real quick. Because, ooh, these hands are stiff. That never bodes well. Okay, they specifically sculpted this hand to do this, and it's not doing it. God, I love Marvel engineer, or the Hasbro engineers. Okay, head's a little too far back. Oh, yeah, I forgot to. Well, you know what? We've done articulation on the suited body so many times that we are just going to say, if you know, you know. So let's move on to the reason everybody's here. Secondly, this is the piece that came off the back. It is a small missile. And it clips to one of the support rail or support things on the back. Now it's not broken, but it's got a friction grab, and the longer it sits on there, the looser it just gets. So looking at the head, first off, the entire figure is covered with this pitted metal look. And it's beautiful. The head is perfectly sculpted from what we see in the movie. White up inside the eye there. He's got these pistons on the back that, if I remember correctly, yeah, these are fixed and they're designed to hold the shoulder pads in place. Honestly, it will peg off, but the moment you do that, everything falls off. So let's take a second. We're going to slip those back in there. Where'd the other one go? So there. Now, you know, these will move in and out. They've got attached shoulder hinges that rotate on there. Okay, looking at the torso here. Got some nice silver paint in there, kind of accenting the gray. Same with under the arms. Well, now under the arms it looks like mostly just gray. But that arc reactor is once again right there. Although now it's bright white and not blue at all. The arms, hydraulic pistons, rotation points, missile launchers. Comes with a set of closed fists on him. Coming back here, there are pistons that run from the body to the arm, and when you move it, they will compress in and twist down here, in and out here, compress here, but it does bend the thing as you do it. Okay, over to this side, we've got more decorative pistons. Same layout as the other one, except this one has an ammo can and a minigun. Some nice paint here for the ammo tips. Got a slot here and a peg hole here in the front. I mean, looking at this, it looks very Iron Giant-ish. It's not until you add the defining characteristics that you really see it. The leg also has more of that decorative pistons. More of that. Now the foot, yeah, the foot is separate from that piston. Come around the back. You see he's got some really big cuts for the knees there. But he's only supposed to be like up in here, so I mean that makes sense. Beautiful sculpting, beautiful paint. I don't see any major issues anywhere yet. So let's do some articulation, shall we? Head is on a dumbbell joint, allows for that much up, that much down. rotation, and yes, even a little bit of tilt. Arm will hinge up above 90, and once again, the shoulder pad is on a separate piece there. It will not rotate all the way around because, that's ugly. Yeah, this caught underneath this, and when I went to lift it, it kind of jacked it. Okay, the further you move it, the more that's going to bend. So you get out to almost 90. Well, luckily those are in the back. You've got a bicep cuff for rotation, a single jointed pinless elbow that comes up less than 90. Hands rotate, horizontal hinging on the left, horizontal on the right. There is a waist joint here for rotation. For a little bit of back, little bit of front. Well, actually, a good deal of front. And some great tilt. Legs. Okay, this is a soft rubbery overlay over here. If you look, you can see it flex as I squeeze it. Trying to get this thigh up is, you could either come over with that overlay and get about that much, or try to go under and not even get that much. It will kick forward really well, kick back really well. There is a thigh cuff for rotation. A single jointed knee comes to 90. No kind of rotation at the knee. Oh, okay. Foot only goes forward this far. It will, however, go back one click on the detent back that far. Now be careful because all this back here is not supported by peg. So if you try pushing down on this, you might snap things. There is, however, a rocker joint up in there. Yeah, this is a rubber overlay too, so. So what do you say we get this bad boy geared up? So we are going to switch out the open hand on the left hand, if we can. It came off. Well, no matter what, if you apply enough pressure to a figure, parts will come off, whether you want them to or not. So I have found nowhere good to put this. I'm trying. These pistons back here are too wide for it. It's shaped like it's got a specific place, but I cannot find that specific place. If you remember correctly, this popped up out of the shoulder. This wasn't one of the wrist attachments. Well, regardless. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the smoke effect, and we're going to peg it into this hole. This is my first ever blast effect, guys, so I'm a little happy. I'm going to take the blast effect itself, I'm going to pop it into the hole on the smoke, and then we're going to make it rain. We're going to attach the ammo belt, or the ammo, I should say, the brass ejection. There. Oh, that's beautiful, man. That is beautiful. So, a few moments ago, I heard the sound of little things trying to commit suicide on my shelf. So when I turn around, we're both going to get a surprise. Oh, and it is March. Marvel Legends, they did it. So let's start with Obadiah, shall we? And there's Obadiah. Yeah, okay, who caused it? Cersei! Screw you, Cersei. You knocked down an assload of people. I'm not happy. Alright, now let's get the next one. Now, as you can see, the Beefy Boy shelf kind of full. So for the moment, Monger is going to hang out up here in the Hall of Heroes. So, once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.